One. Oh, and the smile was gone at the same moment we went live. Hello, Stefanus.
Hello, Helmut.
Good morning, or is it afternoon?
It's afternoon, 11 o'clock here, Pacific time.
It seems that the weather in Los Angeles is fantastic.
Amazing. Everyone say we live in a heaven,
Now, so what is the weather
It's
around
like 65, 70 every day.
every day?
Every day. No rain.
And not rain as well.
Yeah.
So, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everybody. Sam Charles, the wizard, is a bit late. If you could ping him up, say, Sam, we are waiting for you. And we have the first guest is here, Stefanus from DreamHost, an amazing company. And Stefanus, if you could introduce a bit yourself, please.
Yes, I'm so happy to get into this chance to talk to you, Helmut. And we are kind of like an unexpected schedule, but it's really awesome to be here. And I have been in the Clubhouse for the last 2 months. It's really awesome, really awesome place. My God.
It is addicting.
Addicted. It's like I can spend 18 hours a day sometime. I could sleep with that phone.
and some people probably do.
Yeah. So me, I'm from DreamHost, one of the independent companies. It's really good, right? Independence. It's not public company. So we are one of the largest independent company in the US now. We host 1.5 million website. That's really big. And I manage almost 1 million domains today.
So you manage
the company portfolio for the customer, not mine. Customer.
Yes, not yours.
It's a big chunk, but it's very important. And customer have been with us since the company started 1997. So they don't leave us. Oh my God, they love us.
That's awesome. And what is the main portal? Can we talk a bit about the main breakdown of the domains your customers have? Are they .coms, something else, some country extensions, or if not, we can skip that part.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, I would say about 80% are .com. Yeah, because .com is a beginning during this time, Rendash, right?
Yes.
People like to have a .com, but in the last 5 years, we have been partnered with few very nice partners like XYZ, Radic Groups Online, .clubs. I'm kind of like a special guest with Collins, the founder of Clubs, and I'm very good friend with Michelle. Those are very awesome people to work with. DreamHost is very favorable company for registration because we offer very nice price for the beginners, like entry level. So customer coming to us with a affordable price, I would say. $6.99.com, $7.99.com, and you can purchase a $1.99.club. So it's really awesome to get one basket. You can carry this .com, you can have .club, you have can .shop, .online, everything in the one basket. You can purchase all of those with us.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's like a Costco. You go to Costco, you can buy all this thing together at a very reasonable price.
And what are the prices for .coms? Did you say?
$7.99 today, until the end of June 30th. But I might make some surprise soon.
Wow, that is a fantastic price. That is a fantastic price. So good evening, good afternoon, everybody. Sam has connected. I think he's getting ready as well. Sam, are you with us? He's getting ready. Okay, Adam Licker is here as well. Good evening, Adam, or good morning, Toronto.
Hello, Adam.
Okay, and what about your own portfolio as a domainer?
About the Clubhouse, about everything?
Your own portfolio.
I own a very good names. I was lucky into this game. I started 1998, so it's like during that time, it's nobody like compete with this registration crazy like today. Everybody want to get a drop cash, want to get expired domain. I don't have to fight with this guy. And it's like I wake up, I want this name, I have it. I hand register like a live MD. Let's see, cool. Live care. Nobody even know those names.
Live.care.
Livecare.com,
Oh, live.
livemd.com. See, like
Okay, livemd.com. Okay.
you just wake up and have this one. Oh yeah, just boop, pay.
Okay, and why are you after that keyword live?
It's very interesting. I want to tell you a story about how I live in Los Angeles for the last almost 30 years now.
Okay, let me lower Sam, and then when he's back, I'll put him up back on. Yes.
Yeah, it's a kind of story. You live in Los Angeles. You see this freeway, always have a car chasing, kind of, one car, another car. There's a bunch of helicopter on the tops, chasing this guy. And as soon as you return home, you look at the TV. There's only one thing, exactly like this, had the word live on it.
Oh,
Oh my
I
God.
see.
As soon as I see that word live, I'm kind of thinking, maybe 20 years from now, everything going to be live. Not only 20 years, but actually 10 years already started. We have Facebook Live, Twitter Live, Clubhouse Live. Even now we have a live streaming.
Absolutely. Yes.
So as soon as I know that keyword, I register anything with a live on it. Fitness live, gym live, match live, live care live, MD live, live MD, and character A, B, C, D, E, F, G, Z live. So
so single characters
single letter,
plus live plus live.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay.
So one of yeah.
Hello,
Hey,
Sam.
How's it going? You all right?
Very, very, very good. So, good evening, everybody, or good afternoon, or good morning. Sam has connected as well. So, today we have two domainers, pros, absolutely. In the far end from the UK, better known as Wizard, Sam Charles, an amazing portfolio of 15,000 domains. And in the middle, sunny Los Angeles, the main man who manages the domains at DreamHost.com, an amazing company.
Amazing. Yeah. I cannot leave this company. This is my dream company. So dream company, DreamHost.
Okay. And Bill says good logic with live aspect. Yes.
Yeah. So continue with the live. It's really awesome to have those live domains in today's situation. If you can look at my profile at Clubhouse, you can see all these live domains, like from fitness, gym, whatever there's live, and single letter. So, and it's really happy to have it.
Clubhouse is all in the background.
Clubhouse. Hello, all Clubhouse.
There's me in Clubhouse.
Oh my God! It's like
there is how many Sams are there on Clubhouse?
There's plenty.
Oh, 1 second. Okay, here is yes. Okay, there is Stefanus. Yes.
This is my profile.
Okay, let's put it up. Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Sam, how many profiles do you have at Clubhouse?
Just two.
Just two.
Me too.
And
two.
Stefanus, what about you?
Two.
2 times 2?
Only
or just
two.
Okay,
someone was talking on there earlier and saying that they're going to buy 6 iPhones and register 6 different accounts to get more clubs.
Yeah. Here, see? 1 phone, 2 phone.
Oh. Stefanus, did you buy the second phone just for the Clubhouse?
No, I have this one from the last year, and then I upgrade to 12 because I walk 3 miles in the morning, 3 miles in the afternoon. I want to have the 5G access,
Of course, it's much faster.
I went to England. See?
Oh, okay.
Nice. Stonehenge.
Yes.
Yeah, Stonehenge. See?
Yes.
Oh my God. See?
So, Stefanos, it is much better on pictures, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is beyond.
Very nice place, though. I want to go back there. So, yeah.
So, why domainers are moving to Clubhouse? Sam, what do you think?
Oh, it's a craze, isn't it, at the moment? Because you've got all these auctions that are going on, basically, pretty much. Well, from what I can see, pretty much most of the day. Even US hours and UK hours as well. There's a lot of auctions that do happen quite late at night for the UK time zone. So I don't attend a lot of these auctions because they're at awkward times. But there's loads that you can attend, and you can pick up fairly decent names for low prices. So I suppose it's good for, you know, a few people that are starting in the industry, and you can, if you go on to some of them, you can pick up good gems. You know, and a $50 name that you could turn over for a couple of thousand. But the problem is you've got so many going, you can't attend them all. You know.
Okay.
Have you attended any? Have you been in any yet?
No. I haven't.
You should go and listen to what happens.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
I've been to all this auction house. So one of my favorite is the Friday night. So since Friday is the end of the day here, so that's one of my favorite actually. Friday night.
So Friday night ones. What are the times for those Friday night ones?
It's 4 o'clock Pacific time. So it's like a midnight in UK.
Midnight, 1 o'clock our time, I think. Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. I actually went there to network, and I was amazed to find that quality of people. Stefanus, when I met you and heard of you, I was like, wow. It is absolutely fantastic. You wouldn't be able to meet those people anywhere.
Yeah.
And then you go to Clubhouse, and there they all are.
We are happy here.
With all the top domainers, that's the strangest thing. You know, when I first started domaininvesting247.com, you know, we had, you know, all of the best veteran domainers come in. You got Mike Mann, you got it's called the domain who's it, Domain King, what's his name?
Rick Schwartz.
Rick Schwartz.
Yeah, Rick Schwartz.
Oh, is he there as well?
Room.
Yeah,
he was in our room chatting to us. You know, we've had them all, and these are like people that don't really speak or talk except for on their own online platform.
Yeah.
You know, now they suddenly come on Clubhouse. It's crazy. You know, Andrew Rosner, you know, you name it.
Yeah.
Has been on there. You know, so we get everyone from top domainers to people just starting out. So my original idea was just to, you know, start a room and get to know people that I haven't spoken to ever before, which I did. And then it spiraled from there. And domaininvesting247.com was 24/7 for the first 2 months. But after that,
we keep it up.
We still keep it up. But after that 2 months spiraled, there was a lot of people that couldn't keep up because it was, you know, people weren't getting sleep. People were losing the plot. You know?
It's a little bit here and there. It's like it's like a little bit small drama here and there. So, but it's like a sauce. You're mixing all this, you know. It's really fun.
A lot of different people together, and Clubhouse. No matter what rooms you go in, if they're domainer rooms or music rooms or any kind of room, you've got to look out for the trolls, the people that come in and come on stage and start swearing or just saying silly stuff. Then you've got to put up with the dramas that people don't like each other for some reason. It's a bit like being at school, Clubhouse.
It's a bunch of high schoolers. Sometimes they just throw a granite to the other guy throw back to another granite. So, but it's a lot of good discussion. I can learn so many things in this Clubhouse. So I never hear about NFT. I tell you the truth. I learned from this Clubhouse. NFT is
whenever you go, NFTs are everywhere.
And domainer register NFT every second now. And I have talked to a few friends this morning. They saw NFT like a daily basis selling those things. NFT this, NFT that, something NFT. It's like really hot items.
Stefanus, how did you hear about Clubhouse?
I did
Who introduced you?
the Namescon, okay, on January 27th.
Okay.
And Michelle, the Clubhouse VP of Marketing, mentioned Clubhouse on that Namescon.
Okay.
And she's kind of say, have anyone joined Clubhouse here or something? I'm kind of like, what is Clubhouse? I don't know. So somehow at the end of the day, I looking at my Slack in my company, and my boss, VP, Tyler, and he offered whoever want to join Clubhouse, I have 2 extra tickets kind of thing. So, and
Yes,
I'm kind of
nice.
the first person want to have that opportunity to join Clubhouse. And as soon as I hit that, I get my phone, log in, and secure my name, Stefanus.
Okay.
And
Good job.
then I'm happy. I'm happy with having that names.
Yes.
And I put my phone down because I'm not a very social media guy. I don't really kind of get into Clubhouse. But I keep reading those domain news. Oh, this guy gonna talk today in the Clubhouse. This guy gonna talk. So I hit those link, and then I get really interested to listen to this guy. And now I'm not listening to them. I'm become a talker in that Clubhouse. Thank you for Sam to invite me to being the moderator at the Domaining 24/7. So it's really awesome to be there all the times, and has been a very good
Yeah, it's a
team.
pleasure.
Me
Yeah,
and
pleasure.
Sam, always in the same team. Yeah.
And Sam, thank you for inviting me to Clubhouse.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, I've got plenty of invites because I've got invites through my own personal account, and then I've got invites through the several clubs that I own. Because what you can do is when you've got a club running, the more people that join the club and follow the club, it creates 20 invites to anyone to Clubhouse through your club. So if I give that link to anyone, 20 members can join Clubhouse privately. So yeah,
okay.
there's many ways to come into Clubhouse, but I've got a feeling they're going to open it up completely soon. The platform, so there'll be no invite, and then it'll go crazy. I think it'll go bonkers. Then I'm not too sure what's going to happen. There'll be about 200 domain rooms.
I have noticed that there are some people using Androids as well. How do they do that?
Yeah, they must have had. I know what's happening. They're using some kind of modified application, aren't they? They're not using the official app. They're using some. Maybe they've got a jailbroken phone and they're using something. Because I did speak to someone and they said they're not using the official app, but they've come onto the platform on Android.
Yeah.
I
let one of few of my friends, my contact, in all the time. Sometimes they have a waiting list, so I let them in, and they don't charge my 5 limit every day. So
yeah, that's good. That is, yeah.
Yeah, it's very good. Yeah.
So could you explain it, please?
So, some of the like a regular guy, they don't have any friends in the Clubhouse. They can hit like a waiting list. So. Yeah, they sometimes have the waiting list. Hey, there's a John here. Do you want to let this guy in? And say, oh yeah, let him in.
Hey, Krista. Yeah. We're live on YouTube at the moment. If you want to, if anyone wants to watch Stefanus and me on YouTube, if you type in YouTube host Marina, is it host Maria? Host Maria.
Host Maria.
Host Maria on YouTube. You'll see us live. Oh, that's yeah. I just thought I'd tell you while I'm live on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's you and Stefanus. Yeah, me and Stefanus and Helmuts.
Yeah.
Cool.
Follow me here. So if in case you really want to see and chat with me, so yeah, Sam and me always there every day.
Yeah. You're not in the room at the moment, Stefanus.
So what about these domain auctions? Is that the main reason why you are there? I've got something in my throat, sorry.
For me, I'm excited about this new kind of generation coming to the Clubhouse. we kind of like the old domainer, like a legacy guy here. So we kind of giving like how to do things, how to find a good names, right? Going to this expire list or get a cheap name like from us, DreamHost, or some other registrar. So some of those guys are trying this keyword, maybe popular keyword like today the NFT keyword or digital arts. So those guys register this a bunch of domain, and then at the end of the day, maybe oh yeah, there's a auction today. Let's try this and see whether somebody want to buy this name, and it's purchased at $7, and somehow may hit $25, maybe hit $50. I have seen many of those new domainers making ton of money on daily basis. Just get a name at $7 and sell 25, selling for $100. So it's a business it's going on.
And the auction, the people running the auctions, they're saying some of the auctions are probably taking like per auction they're taking like eight to 10 grand, per auction.
Okay.
Right. So,
How
but
many
this is I don't know how many names are being sold because every time I go into the auction, it goes on for so long. It's just like, and the next name, you know what I mean? And it's just like, the thing is, you could sit in there for over an hour and sometimes you'll never hear a name that you like. But it's like Krista runs, she runs an auction.
Name Shopper?
Yeah,
Name Shopper?
Nameshopper.com.
Mm-hmm.
And that auction's tonight on Clubhouse. So if anyone wants to join Clubhouse, and it's on tonight. I'm not too sure. Do you know the time, Stefanus? I'm not too sure.
It's 5 o'clock Pacific time. So
yeah. So her auction is high quality .coms, and these are good .coms. And if you go to nameshoppers.com, you'll see the list that's there tonight. And the reserve prices, and she runs this every week. But this is the higher quality names, whereas the other auctions, the other ones that you see on Clubhouse, are more like low quality domains. Like a lot of them are like what people have picked up at Regfee, and they're trying to flip them for $50. They probably hand registered them a day ago. But some of them are good, some of them are bad, some of them are worth gambling on. I haven't purchased any domains off any Clubhouse. No. I have seen some nice ones on nameshoppers.com, but unfortunately, I need to be at the auction, and I'm never there because it's at like 1 o'clock, and I always go to sleep and never wake up. So I need to attend one day, but I don't really like staying up late at night anymore.
Stefanus, have you bought any names at those auctions?
A few.
Okay.
I like the like a CV, like a consonant fall, or the 4-letter domains. I've got few, and one of the surprise, I got one J like a Japan, A like a Apple, P like Peter, A like Apple, V like Victory, jpaf.com. I got this one at Krista auction like 2 weeks ago. And it's kind of surprised because this name is like a very much brand new name, never been in the market. It's like a first hand register.
J-A, then double P?
Like a Japan with the N with the V, Japaf.
Okay, Japaf. Okay.
Yeah, Japaf. So this domain, I don't know. I just sitting in front of my computer. I saw this. Oh yeah, this name is coming. So, and then I bid on it like $400. And I changed the DNS to a parking company. As soon as I wait for 24 hours, there's a ton of traffic coming to that site. I don't know. It's something going on in that, cooking on that domain. So being spent $400 on this domain, and somehow now ton of traffic coming to this domain, I'm get my ROI. There's people coming to the landing page and click on a few of the pay-per-clicks. I'm almost like collecting $1 a day. So if you're talking about 365 days, I get this domain totally return on investment. I don't invest anything anymore.
Stefanus, but what was the process? You are bidding on a name. Who is a seller? How do you make a payment? How does it work?
Krista Auction House is I say, this domain never been sold anywhere else. It's a brand new, first hand. I think Krista worked with few seller, like a
Oh, I
old
see.
domainer,
Okay.
and I believe there's few guys has been have a contract with Krista, and they only sell this name during this auction. So I got this name, very lucky to get few, and I'm happy with it. And as soon as you won, Krista gonna send me a text or email.
Okay.
This domain is owned by this guy,
Yes.
and this person gonna send me a small link to my PayPal, and then I have to pay through the PayPal. Put $4. Yeah, PayPal. Yeah, $400.
Okay.
Pay this guy, and this guy gonna push the domain to my account. So depend on the domain where it's located. It could be at GoDaddy. GoDaddy have a function to push the domains,
Okay.
and Uniregistry also have a push the domains. So I can own the domain within 1 hours after I pay. So it's so quick.
So, and Krista then, as the organizer of that auction,
Yeah, name
she
shopper.
kind of, her name stands kind of in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Her name is that she says that, look, I know who the bidders are and I know who the sellers are.
Yeah.
So you can trust me. There'll be no issues.
I believe so. Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting.
It's quick.
It is good. And how did she verify who you are?
We have been in the Clubhouse for 2 months. Everyone knows each other. Now it's like a small family.
Okay.
You cannot miss this room every day. Like I cannot see Sam a day. Like, where's Sam? And then if someone don't see Stefanus, where's Stefanus today? It's kind of that kind of situation. This like a going on like a community. So you cannot leave this place anymore. You know, you're in the islands. We know each other. We know everyone.
And Sam, you have this community 24/7 domain investing, yes?
Yes, so domain investing 24/7. So the club's called domaininvesting247.com.
Okay.
We are the first domain club, the official domain club to launch on Clubhouse. So originally, a couple of months ago, we started it. We didn't have a club. We just started a room, and then we got the club.
Okay.
But what happened was originally we had about 70, 80 people in the room all the time. But then when more people come on the platform, more domain rooms open, more auction platforms were running. So the rooms got spread. But we were the first official guys, and we were running it 2 months straight, 24/7. There was people, we were sleeping in the rooms. We were going to bed with our tablets on and falling asleep in Clubhouse. And then I was waking up and listening to domain talk as soon as I woke. And then it just carried on. And this was 7 days a week for 2 months. And then obviously now it's more scheduled talk. So we reset the room pretty much every day. So
yeah,
that's the domain.
Do you know Yana?
Yana, yeah.
Yana Franks.
Yeah, he's always in our room. Yeah.
And here is Krista.
Hi.
Domain Dome, yes?
Yeah, Krista.
You should join it. You should give it the link to the live feed. Get on live.
We agreed. Krista said that she's busy today.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But we'll do another stream with her. Absolutely no problem. No problem at all.
Oh yeah, so we are family now. It's like Jana say, we are a big family. We cannot miss Stefanus, we cannot miss Jana, cannot miss Sam. Everyone chat each other, say hi, good morning and good afternoon. And we have so many rooms, but we're still together all the times.
Okay. I've been there for a bit over a week, just over a week. And it seems there are no end buyers. Or am I right or not?
There's no what? End users?
End users, yes, or end user buyers.
There's no real end users on there.
Yeah, not end users, but when you're selling domains, there are certain domainers who want to sell everything kind of wholesale. But that is their spiel. They can't wait. They need to sell it for super discounted price, or just the price that gives some profit. And there are many domainers like that, and big domainers as well. And then there are domainers that sell domains like you, Sam, only to an end user.
Yeah. That's the best way to be in there.
Buy for the wholesale price,
and then sell for the high price.
High price, yeah.
So, is there a chance to meet some end users there, Sam, for you?
I'm not sure. Like, people keep going on about how they're going to bring end users into the auctions, but I'm not too sure if that'll work. You know, end users are difficult enough to deal with, you know, through email, let alone getting them into Clubhouse. You know, but maybe, you know, if you could get a couple of end users bidding on a domain in an auction, it could go up to a reasonable amount. But
yeah,
I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure yet. I haven't, you know, seen any end users, but there might be some end users on there snapping some $100 domains. You never know.
I have seen few. Like last Friday, I saw one guy coming in from nowhere, just with according to the guy, say he read the Twitters, so he followed this link and bid on a domain called Nerdy, NERDI.com. He bid like up to like $4,000 on that domains. So,
nerdy.com.
Yeah, nerdy.com. Yeah,
that is a very nice domain.
Yes, good names. Yeah. So it's there's some Hollywood influencer also come to stop by in the auction house. I saw them bid on few good names, and I saw also developer like from New Jersey. They come in and buy some of the name. Nobody won those because we don't know what is the value of this name. So, but they know this exact keyword they really wanted. So I saw them bought those.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
How many domainers are there around?
I would say 300 at least minimum. What do you think, Sam?
Yeah, it's about 300, and that's spread across several rooms.
Yeah.
You've got certain rooms that are doing similar, well, not doing similar stuff, but they've got certain rooms that run auctions, and then they run their own domain chat, and they'll keep separate to our group. You know, everyone, and there's certain people that will come between all the rooms, and there's certain people that won't come into your room because they're running their own room. You know, it's
just because of that, yes.
Yeah,
it is a bit petty like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like me and Sam always at 24/7, and then the other guy have another room. So, but I visit all the rooms, so I'm okay with everyone. So,
see, I pop into other rooms, but you know, I just prefer running. We prefer running my domain 247.com because we've got the right crowd in there. We've got no issues. You know, there's been lots of drama in other rooms and stuff. But, you know, I just want to talk about domains. Not the thing is some people you're supposed to be talking about domains, and they start talking about COVID and injections and things like that. You know, and it goes off. It goes off so far off topic you wouldn't believe. You know, but it all depends what time of day it is, what people have drunk. You know, where people are. Yeah.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah. For me, I'm always at Sam's room. I'm kind of like teaching how to be a good domainer, how to be making profit, how to generate revenue, how to get a good landing page, how to pick a good names and keywords. So we kind of like a very good teacher, a few of the expert in this area. So we're kind of helping those guys, the new beginners, kind of. Yeah.
Sam, if I may admit, Stefanus is the person I'm following the most. I'm waiting. There is another guy. There is another interesting guy, Tim. I've just heard a few things, and yes, he's been a bit in the domain rooms. But when I see that guy, I want to hear what he's saying, and I definitely want to learn from Stefanus' experience, like running domains and at DreamHost. Absolutely. And I'm already asking some questions. And yes, as we want to expand Host Maria, and just getting close to a person like you, Stefanus, is invaluable. Really.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm very happy with all this domainer come ask question. Very good question, and I'm kind of able to answer few. Maybe if I don't, I point to the expert in the room, so I let them to answer those questions. So, yeah.
Okay. B. Sadovich is saying, "Hi guys, nice to see the people behind the voices." Do you know the guy?
I'm not sure.
It's Bruce. Yeah,
Bruce.
Yeah,
Okay.
Bruce. Yeah.
Bruce.
Thank you.
Okay. You would recognize the voice? Yes.
I hope so. They recognize me.
So now, maybe now there is a new thing on YouTube and Clubhouse. You have to have the same avatar profile picture.
Yeah,
to be recognized everywhere.
It's good like me. I have an accent, so everybody can recognize my whenever I talk. So yeah, I know this guy, and I'm kind of like a very middle between the American style and a little bit international flavor. So
yes,
I get both sides. I can have a friend from UK and a friend US, a friend from India, friend from Turkey, and a friend from France. So I'm kind of like in the center of all these friends and family. So it's good for me actually because I can relate to this guy because my accent is not really fit to American, but the foreign also like me because I speak very kind of like a broken English, but they understand my English. So that kind of thing.
That's American English.
Yeah,
that's American.
Yes, it's American English. Yeah, a very proud American. So I want to say that. Yeah.
Okay, Mazona is saying to you, Stefanus, look at this japav.com or
JAPAV.FV.
So JAPAV Japav. Yes.
Yeah.
And what do you guys think of JIJOK.com?
It's good. I like it. I like the consonant fall, and the NK. And 5 letter is really good, pronounceable. Jijok, yeah, it's good.
Jijok is good.
Yeah, it's good. Less than $500. Yeah, if you can get it, why not?
Do you want it for $400?
Who is selling?
Mr. Mazona, is it for sale? Here you go. You never know. Sam, what do you think of jijok.com?
I'm not. My speciality isn't these particular names. As Stefanus knows more about it than me, I'm more into my, as you know, my 3 letters. You know, I remember years ago I could have invested in these types of names really cheap, and I wish I'd picked loads up cheap, but I didn't. But if you can get if I was to buy one, I'd be paying a lot of money, and it would sound like a word. But they're not. I can't get hold of them. They're just too expensive.
Yeah, I give you an example. I have a domains, WIFIA, like a Wi-Fi box, Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi.com, and if you go to GoDaddy, type in W like a word, I like India, F like Frank, I like India, A like Apple, Wi-Fi.com. If you type in at GoDaddy, Go value at $2,500 only. That domains. But when I upload to Squad Help, it's another company. I'm not working for Squad Help. I'm just saying there's a company for that. They follow that domain at 15,000. So it's a very cool 5-letter domain. So that's why I'm saying 4-letter, 5-letter, if you're pronounceable, it's a really good investment.
Sam, what names you are after at Clubhouse auctions?
I like 2word.coms because you can pick them up fairly cheap, and they a lot of people don't like 2 words, and I even like 3word.coms because I've sold lots of 2 words and 3 word.coms, you know. I've even sold a 5 word.com.
Oh, come on. What was the domain?
Yeah.
How is that possible?
I think I sold buy weed online Canada. Was it buyweedonlinecanada.com? That was 4 words. Yeah, buyweedonlinecanada.com.
Oh my God.
Picked that up at $8 and sold it for just under $4,000. You know, crazy.
2 weeks ago, the GoDaddy November sales number come out. There's a one domain, BODO, Bodo, sold for $200,000, $200,000
Oh.
Okay.
for that domain, BODO.
Bodo. Beautiful.
Bodo.
Beautiful.
And then the other one is like ODER, Oder, for $100,000, 4-letter domain, pronounceable.
Yes.
It's a lot of opportunity for the 4-letter.
So you would say go for 4-letter ones, yes?
I like 4-letter. I don't know other investor, but I like the 4-letter pronounceable. And if you can get one at less than $5,000 for the 4-letter pronounceable,
Okay.
yeah, why not?
Have you guys tried selling something at Clubhouse?
I don't personally sell domains.
No.
I stay away from those. I came to Clubhouse. I want to be the guy that I can share my knowledge,
Yes.
share my experience. Like I talked to you a few days ago, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely, yes.
It's
And
only
yesterday as well,
sharing
yes.
information or sharing knowledge, not selling anything. I don't even promote any brand. I'm kind of like the guy in the room. I usually don't really like people jump in, want to sell something. I'm not that person, and sponsor something that I don't like that. So I personally don't like that. They taking advantage of our Clubhouse, our members, and selling stuff. You know, I'm sorry I have to say that, but I don't agree with those. Coming to the rooms, jump in, want to announce this, selling that, auction this, auction that. It's like we came here to learn. We come here to being like a community. We want to come here to be knowing each other better.
Okay, and what about so AM Tech Reviews is asking, probably to both of you, and maybe Sam, you can go first. So 4-letter L's, so 4-letter.com or 4-letter.net. Sam, what do you think?
.com.
And what about nets?
I wouldn't bother with .nets, but you know, it's, I've only got a handful of .nets in my portfolio anyway, so I just stick to .coms.
Stefanus?
Definitely, 99.9% going for .com, unless you can find something like a BODO.net or something pronounceable. .net. It still might take a look only, not necessarily.
just take a look. So this is the official verdict of Clubhouse Pro Domainers .nets. Just kidding. And have you got Stefanus? Have you got some .nets yourself?
Only my name, Stefanus.net. That's all I have.
That's great. And who owns this .com?
Of course.
You too?
Yeah. I own Stefanus.com, Stefanus.net, Stefanus.org.
Okay, here you go. And Stefanus.club?
Yes.
As well?
Yes. You cannot miss that.
Wow, awesome. Sam, what about you? Have you tried getting your own name?
I can't get I got my first and surname, so samcharles.com and samcharles.co.uk, but I cannot get my first name, sam.com or sam.co.uk, because that'd be impossible, because they'd be asking for too much.
But you've got so much equity, you could do some swaps.
I could do, but I'm not that fussed. I think my first and surname is is enough. I don't need just the first names, SAM. And plus Sam is developed, sam.com is developed, and sam.co.uk. I tried to acquire it and they wouldn't sell it. So I left it.
Okay. AM Tech Reviews. And of course, you can ask questions from the YouTube pages of your brands, and then you can promote your brand a bit. There is nothing wrong with that. So what is your view on using STBot for domain evaluation over GoDaddy appraisals? So your thoughts of STBot versus GoDaddy appraisal tool. Sam, maybe you first.
I don't believe in STBot because it comes up with random prices. GoDaddy, sometimes you can use it, but I wouldn't rely on that either, because several names that I've sold, it'll come up with valuation $100, and then you've sold it for like 10 grand. None of these valuation tools are 100% correct, but they're good just to to check certain things, check certain prices on certain domains, but no valuation tool I would ever rely on to check a domain.
Okay.
I go on my previous sales.
Stefanus?
I agree with Sam, but sometimes we need a little bit basic tool to understand what is the value of that domain. So I always go first with the GoDaddy Go Value first.
Okay.
And I have been doing few testing and research. I'm an analytic guy. I like data to prove my concept. So I upload about 100 names from GoDaddy based on GoDaddy price at 2,000 range to 2,500 range, 2,000 to 2,500.
Yes.
And then I upload this to Squad Help and testing them. I pay them almost $200 for testing that. So the $2,000 to $2,500 names at GoDaddy Go Value, based on the testing I have been doing now, is considered a good name, good price.
Okay,
it's sellable. So I upload the 100 names into Squad Help, right? I only pick the 2,000 GoDaddy say, and then between that 2,000 2,500 range, I get accepted about 60% as Squad Help. Squad Help is good because a second guy for me to give me a appraisal. Squad Help is a really awesome company because they have a bunch of experts in the house, like 10 people to judge my domains or giving a value of my domain. It's a human guy. The GoDaddy is a robot. The Squad Help is a human. So I have a human and robot combined. So having a value by GoDaddy Go Value and upload to Squad Help, I already have a math for myself right now. Every time you see Go Value at 2,000, you multiply by 4 as Squad Help. That's my conclusion. Very early conclusion.
Okay. Thank you. And okay, thanks also, Stefanus.
Yeah.
Oh, Hadi. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
So do you use keywords everywhere? It is a plugin.
I don't.
No? Sam, Stefanus? No?
No.
No. Oh, okay, guys, can I ask you? So, and of course, those who are watching, you can ask your questions and we will put them up on the screen, or you can ask to evaluate your domain names or ask something about the Clubhouse, or maybe even ask for the invites to get invited into the Clubhouse.
Yeah, it's £100 invite.
Okay, here we go.
And the good thing is Clubhouse now, they have a send payment, right,
Yeah.
Sam?
Yeah,
so if we chat a lot at the Clubhouse, you can send me $10 a day, or you send me $5. So being in this live chat, you can send me $25 now. So
yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
So I actually did see it once. So what are those? Send a payment. When do they get activated? What are they?
it's only few guy. I think now only the guy live here in the US can do that.
Okay.
So they might expand to international. So in the future, So right now they only randomly selected like 6,000 or 60,000 on weekly basis. So
Okay. So
I'm not in that stage yet. I'm still new in the Clubhouse. They only pick those guys start in December or January or something. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
They're
Sam, are you?
they're testing it at the moment, basically.
Yeah, testing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have
So
to.
basically, they can you say like we're running our domain investor 24/7, and they like the speaker, and we spend a lot of our valuable time. We don't expect people to tip us, but they could go send money, tip us $50. You know, we can go down the off license and buy $50 worth of beer. You know, something like that. You know, it's basically because a lot of people got on their profiles, buymeacoffee.com to tip us because we're running the room. And I think this is a different thing that Clubhouse are doing, so you can tip through the app.
It opens really interesting doors. If there are smart people, you can ask, hey, can you consult me on this or that part?
Yeah.
Okay, my consultation is $100 for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Send me that, and I'll create a room and invite you.
Yeah. They could create a private room, and away you go.
Yeah, it's like you seeing my lawyers. You have to pay $300 for 1 hour. For the legal guy in Los Angeles, you pay $300. So it's worth it, you know.
Okay, here's a question. So questions keep coming in. Jay Smith says, I'm new to domains. A friend of mine suggested I purchase domains and resell them for profit. I have a couple domains that I want to list for sale. Where is a good place to list them for sale?
I can answer that question.
Yes.
It's a kind of you listening all this people talk in the Clubhouse. You can learn a lot of new things. So if you domains right now at GoDaddy, okay, you can use GoDaddy after Nick to sell those. Easy. And if you are not familiar with GoDaddy, there's another company called Den. Den is really awesome. They launched news list to own. List to own is really cool because you don't want to pay 10,000 for this guy today, but you can list the domain for 12 months. You can pay 1,000 a month. If you're a startup, maybe you only pay $500. You cannot pay 10,000, like 10,000. No, right? So then it's really cool. You can sell domain at DAN.com. List to own. List to own means you pay small amounts on monthly basis, installment 1, 2, up to 12 months or 24 months or 36 months. Depend on what this setup is. They have up to 60 months you can pay this domain. So
up to 60 months. That's good.
It's really awesome because if you pay like a expensive domain, it's good to have this finance. So then it's good. You can sell it then. It's a free. You can sign up. Okay. I don't work for them. I work for DreamHost, but I'm giving you a hint.
Yes.
After Nick is okay too. You can sell it after Nick. It's a GoDaddy. Other than that, if you are brandable names, you can use Squad Help. A lot of people like those Squad Help. Yeah.
Squad Help.
So yeah, it's a Chicago-based company. Let me spell for you. S like Sam, Q like quarter.
Okay.
And U like United, A like Apple, D like David, H like hotel.
Okay.
E like
Squad.
Edward.
Okay, so Squad Help. Okay.
Yeah. L like Lambda, P like Peter.
Okay.
Squadhelp.com.
Squadhelp.com. I haven't heard of them.
It's a kind of like a people pick a good brand. If you're launching a new brand, like maybe some shampoo with the new names, or it's a good place, but depend on how the domain looks like. If you're keyword branding, like I put this name Wi-Fi.com, I put in the Clubhouse, not Clubhouse, a Squad. It's value really high if you have a good name.
Are they quite similar to Brand Bucket?
Almost the same, but I live in the US. I like the US company. Sorry to say that, but we want to work with all this guy in the US here. So
okay.
Yeah, it's easy also for transfer cash. It's fast and quick. So
okay, Sam,
But-
what would you say to a new domainer? Or yes, Sam, here was the original question. So a friend suggested to Mr. Smith to purchase domains and resell them for profit. So he has a couple domains that he wants to list for sale.
You want to list them everywhere. So I don't list my names on Cedo, but if you've got a small portfolio, I would list your domains on Cedo and put buy now prices if you can, because they're more likely to sell quicker. If you're pricing names on GoDaddy Afternic and you want a quick sale, price them under $5,000, because, like I said to you before, GoDaddy sell-through rate. They've said before the range of highest sales are between $1,000 and $4,995, because that's what you can put on a credit card. And the thing above that, they have to do a wire. So a lot of people impulse buy it at $4,995, under that, or just under that. Anyway, I know that.
I didn't know that.
I've sold a lot. I've sold a lot of domains in that range.
Really?
You know? Yeah.
So you are maxing out other people's credit cards.
Yeah.
Sam, you are horrible.
You know, it's just like anything. It's like you know, in the UK, it's difficult to get money off people. You know, like if you get a sale over a certain amount of money, especially a couple of grand, they need to authorize it with the board, and the board needs, and another person needs to authorize it, and then it goes through someone else, and before you know it, it can take nearly a month to just get a sale above $3,000. So, you know, you need to, on certain names, you just need to price them right, and it depends on what the name is as well. So I would list them on Cedo. I'd list them on Uni Registry, because sometimes you can get sales through that. Obviously Dan, Afternic, and domainagents.com, because I've had sales through that and they've never been part of there. But yeah.
Yes, I've heard you've mentioned actually
Domain
domain
agents,
agents several times.
Yeah. And the good thing about domain agents, if they approach you, you answer the email with them. If this potential buyer didn't buy anything, they give you $10.
Yeah.
Just just answering the email.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Just, you know, you have to get paid.
Yeah.
Everything is dollars.
List all your portfolio there. Here you go. Oh, that's interesting. Yes.
I want to tell everyone. So when you purchase a domains, for me as a domain, you always want to see who actually visit your website. You cannot just, I bought this domain, I want to sell it tomorrow. No, you should not do that, because it's like you're grooming, nurturing one small little thing. You want to see what kind of fruit come out this fruit tree. You know,
Yes.
You want to see whether this fruit is sweet or maybe sour. You don't keep this tree. You know, and I always advise anyone visit the Clubhouse in domaining 24/7. If you just purchase a domain, try to plug this guy into a landing page like a Bodis, BODIS.com. They offer you free landing page. So see what kind of traffic really visit your site. You know why? If a pay-per-click coming from the US, of course, the click is like more valuable, because it's maybe 10 times more valuable than visit from maybe from Indonesia, or maybe from China, or from South America, or from Europe. So having a knowledge about the traffic of your website will give you value. My domain is visited by 1,000 people a day, or 1,000 people a month, or only one visit a day. You never know. So having a sense of having a 1,000 visit a month, of course, is really awesome domain. You know, then you can decide it. Oh yeah, my domain is visited by 1,000 people from the US. Of course, you value of the domain. You have to think about this, whether you want to keep this domain or want to sell this domain, because it could just sitting on that domain is already golden. Just having a pay-per-clicks, you're already collecting a good ROI on this domain. So I always advise my audience in the Clubhouse,
Yes.
learn the traffic. I'm an analytic guy. I want them to understand who exactly visit your site
Okay.
before you determine whether you want to sell this domain or you want to price this domain. So that's my advice.
And if the traffic is on the high side,
it's good.
It's good. Okay, and the same person is asking, how does he know? How can he understand the value, the worth of the domain name?
Yeah, I explained earlier. Plug your domain into Go value.
Yes.
Right? If you see like $2,000, based on the data I'm collecting right now, is multiply by 4. Minimum. Okay, minimum.
Do you know Tanya?
Yeah, I know Tanya.
Awesome.
We've got the Clubhouse gang in the audience.
So at the beginning, Clubhouse got everybody in the Clubhouse. Now we are finally dragging them out. Hey, there is live on YouTube as well.
And I'm real. I'm not robot. They always talk about this like we are both are robot because we are always in the same room. So we are real person. So I want everyone know we are always here. If you have any question, let me know.
So Stefanus is not artificial intelligence AI product. In-house produced by Clubhouse.
Yeah.
This polite person and always smiling. Yes.
You can find me at my company. So that's good.
Okay, here's a question. Can anyone join Clubhouse or is it invitation only?
You have to have an iPhone first. That's a problem now. Okay. So if you don't have the iPhone, maybe 2 more months you have to wait. But if you need the invitation, let me know. I have plenty. I invite you.
Okay. How can people contact you guys to ask for invitations?
Just ping us an email.
Yeah.
sam@cobra.co.uk.
Okay. sam@cobra.co.uk and
like my initial S.
So super.
Super at my MY LIVE. I always like live domain LIVE.
Okay.
.com. at mylife.com. Yeah.
mylife.com.
Or you can send to Stefanus@stefanus.com. It's easy, maybe to remember.
Stefanus@stefanus.com. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And yes, Jason says, great stuff, guys.
Thank you, Jason. It's good to see you.
Epic Print Concepts. Hey, guys. Nikki.
Hey, Nikki.
Do you know who is Nikki?
No, but I'm just saying hey.
Hi. Hi.
Hi.
The thing is, we know so many people from Clubhouse. We don't know everyone by name.
Yeah.
By the voice and by the avatar, by the photo. What would you say when a new person? What would be your tips? So let us say a new domainer joins the Clubhouse. What should I do?
I go straight to learn first. Don't buy anything. Maybe 1 day, 2 days, get adjustment with few good people. Not all the seller, but few good people. There's plenty of expert there. There's plenty. They are very nice people. They talk to. They share the knowledge. So it's awesome people. So talk to a few guys and follow them and listen. And decided what your really direction is, and you have to see what kind of area you're really interested. Like I've met a lady from Michigan. She is very expert kind of at the hair and salon.
Okay.
Of course, she need to focus on this area a little bit because she know the term. She know the shampoo, what is good for hair, and.
Yes.
And she know this term that nobody know. I don't even know what shampoo is good, right? So like me, I live in Los Angeles. I know this car chasing. I know the word life all the time. So I focus on life. And other people like Josep from France, he knows some keyword from France that nobody knows this local language, right?
Okay.
So my advice is you focus on your field you like. Don't just copy anyone. Like, oh, somebody bought the cannabis, somebody bought weed. You don't even know this area. You just guessing,
Absolutely.
right? Yeah. So I would rather go with my patient first, like anything you're really interested with, and you know this keyword, and go find this keyword if this domain is still available, and get 1 or 2 and maybe 10. Don't buy 100. Don't do that, because you might not able to renew them next year. So get few here, few there, and then see what is the value of this domain.
Sam, your thoughts for a new person or new domainer joining Clubhouse? What would be the basic rules?
Basic rules are
Thank you.
Give me 2 seconds. My battery's going on my thing.
You can plug in your second or third iPhone, no problem.
Basic rules are just to when you come into Clubhouse, obviously decide what you whether you're just gathering information or learning from others, or you can get involved in the auctions, but don't jump into buying domains in the auctions, because a lot of them are very bad quality, and you could end up spending a lot of money. I would stick to you could probably hand register some better names than what's been put on some of the auction platforms. But some of the auctions are good, like Krista's auction is worth, if you've got the money, you can pick up some names for a decent price on Krista's auction, and you'd be able to resell pretty much any of those names for a profit. So if you do want to join an auction, I would join the Name Shoppers auction, because the quality is a lot higher than the other auctions. I'm not just saying that. You just need to go to nameshoppers.com and have a look at the list, and that updates every week.
Okay. And a disclosure: Sam doesn't work for nameshoppers.com.
No, I don't.
I don't.
And even if he did, so
yeah, no.
Stefanus does.
Yeah.
Okay, let us see more questions. So what do you think about collectionnfts.com?
I can see collection N and N double N in the center is a little bit confusing, because and in having an S and this is, I'm not really sure about this domains. It's two N in the center. So
okay. Sam?
Yeah, I don't really like it. There's too many bloody NFT this, NFT that, NFT, Toy Town NFT. There's too many NFT names now, and I wouldn't be able to tell you the prices if you came to me with all these NFT names, because there's too many of them. Like some person followed me the other day, and he had about 200 NFT names in his profile.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And I'm like, why have you registered so many? Because the problem is, one person said, "Oh, I sold an NFT domain the other day, $5,000." And then people go on a registration crazy. So I think there's too many NFT names, and I wouldn't be able to value them. And I haven't purchased any NFT domains. I'll stick to my better names.
Stefanus, what about you? Would you go for NFT domains?
You don't want to left behind with all these friends and family in this Clubhouse. So
Yes.
I get few. And I'm kind of late in the game, because I joined this Clubhouse like early February. A ton of people already get this NFT since November last year. So I get 1 or 2, maybe 5 maximum. It's not into it at the moment, but it's really good though. If you can get few, like a short and meaningful, you should get some if you can get some. But I don't see anything left right now.
Okay, very good. Thank you. And yes, how much do you price your domains at Squad Help?
We don't price them. Squad Help gonna give us the price.
Oh, so you submit your domain, and then Squad Help will decide what will be the price.
Yeah, it's good. That's why that's awesome.
That is really interesting.
Yeah, that's why you have a GoDaddy GoFile giving you like $2,000.
Yes.
I'm gonna wait the second opinion. What this guy tell me, the human. So the robot tell me 2,000 from GoDaddy, right? GoFile is I consider as robot. Then it's like a 10 expert at Scott have gonna give you a judgment on this. So I like the way it is a part of human, part of robot. So
Sam, have you tried Squad Help as well?
No, I've never put any domains on Squad Help. I just I've just put all my names on GoDaddy after Nick. I know a lot of people I know. They've got a lot of success in Squad Help, and some people I know sell a lot of domains through that every month.
Okay.
It's just that I haven't got those type of names to sell through Squad Help. They're a particular type of name, but maybe in the future, if I start registering some other domains, I might try it. But at the moment, I haven't tried it, but I probably will in the future.
That's really interesting. Okay, and ABC Productions says, when you come back to the Clubhouse, bring some. And who says, can I ask you, what is going on with that madness over .club domains?
Yeah.
It is crazy. I just do not understand. But I see there is market and people are buying and selling. Sam.
So what were you saying? Sorry.
Just you can be as brutally and honest as you wish. What is, and let me lower Stefanus. Stefanus, I will put you back up on the screen once you come back. That's absolutely fine. Take your time. Thank you. So Sam, there are many sales or purchases over .club domains.
Oh yeah, it's because .club's gone crazy.
Yes.
Maybe due to Clubhouse, and I don't know if you know. I don't know if you know that GoDaddy bought .club.
Okay.
Did you hear about that?
No.
Yeah, GoDaddy bought .club, so they now own .club.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So the premium. A lot of people have been buying premium .clubs, and a lot of the people that have been buying them are on Clubhouse. So they've been buying like one word .clubs for a couple of £1,000. I haven't really got into .club. I just don't, I don't follow it, buying a .club. Some people do well, and some people will sell names out of it, and that's good. But obviously I stick to what I know. But the premium ones have sold. They've sold loads. Have you seen the lists of names that they're selling? It's ridiculous.
No.
They come out of lists of names they've sold, but if people are buying, right, then that's good.
Okay.
And if you can sell them, that's even better. Some .clubs. It's like I think Paige or someone bought USA.club. Now that's a good name, USA.club.
Wow. Okay. That's Paige Howe.
So there's certain ones that go with the extension, and if you can sell them, then yeah, it's good.
Okay.
Are you going to buy some .clubs then?
No. Absolutely not. My apologies. I'm really concerned. Look, you are into your 3 letters and 2 word, so 3-letter.co.uk's. And then, okay, Stefanus is back. Let's put him back in the middle.
Yeah.
So Sam is into 3. He's one of the kings, or are you the only king of 3-letter.co.uk's?
No, there are
A few other.
there are a bit bigger investors around, but I've got some of the best co-UK domains.
Okay. Yes, and then you have 2word.coms. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm into 2-letter country extensions only. That's it. That is my top.
Yeah.
But then I have some names. Oh yes. And then we have live guy. Okay, so Tiger Hodge says, okay. Hey guys, nice to see you. Live speaking faces behind the Clubhouse voices.
Yeah.
Bill Roy is asking, and by the way, Stefanus, Bill owns go.la.
Interesting.
Talking about Los Angeles, go LA.
Yeah.
Okay, and Bill is asking, is mobile cell traffic better, more valuable than desktop traffic for a domain name? Thank you.
For today, still, I think majority website still powerful through the laptops and desktop. And although you can see Facebook already start making money from the mobile traffic, but I believe still a little bit, few more years up to that traffic. So desktop and laptop, this traffic is still very meaningful if you have a domains. So
Yes.
I still in the States, like right now, we are not in that mobile phone yet. So it's good traffic. I'm not trying to discredit this traffic. It's really good traffic, but desktop and laptop pay more. Right?
Okay. Sam, what are your thoughts?
What with traffic?
Yes.
Well, obviously, I've got a bunch of names that just make money through Bodice, and I've noticed most of the traffic coming into any of these domains now is coming through mobile traffic, right? So yeah. I can see because obviously I've used Google Analytics to see what traffic's coming into what domains, and majority of people now are using mobiles. Not many of them are using laptops, right? So majority money that's being made is being made via mobile phone clicks, and that's including like some sites that I've got with Google AdSense. It's all coming through mobile traffic.
Okay, thank you. And Jason is saying, being the Clubhouse pioneers that you are, where do you see the evolution of domain investing rooms being in next 6 to 12 or 18 months? Very good question. And as well says, thank you guys, giving gold. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
So, what do you think, guys? Domain investing rooms in next 6 to 12 months.
It's interesting, isn't it? It's because I think the platform will be open to Android users, and I don't know. Will there be about 100 rooms going on? You know,
just 100?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's the thing. Will there be just too many rooms to deal with? You know, it's a difficult one, isn't it? I think there'll be more auctions happening and more networking. I think it might be good. It's difficult to know, isn't it, if it's going to turn out to be better or worse. What do you think, Stefanus?
From my point of view, it's kind of seasonal too. So yeah. I have seen the traffic to the Clubhouse was really high during the winter time in the US because people stay home. It's cold outside. You don't want to get out of the house, so people stuck with these apps. But as soon as the spring have started, like what March 20, like what 20 days ago, I have seen the traffic to the Clubhouse slightly decreasing. Especially some of this domain room has been a little bit crossed a little bit. Not as high as January and February. And entering this coming summer, more people might spend more time outside door, right?
Yes.
So there's still maybe less people go to the Clubhouse. And
okay.
But in the same time, I believe 2 months from now, that's what these Clubhouse founders say, they're gonna launch the Android apps. So having less people visit the Clubhouse from the iPhone guy, but it's gonna be substituted with this new Android user coming in. So it's
Okay.
good. But based on the data I'm seeing, usually the new coming in gonna have to readjust to learning new environment again. They want to learn more about the domains. So it's a good thing for us as a pioneer in these rooms, because
Yes.
people might see, oh yeah, we're gonna be in the hallway all the time at the top of the hallway, so people can find us easily. So having been into this Clubhouse since January, February, March is a good thing. So I like domaining 24/7 with Sam's and Krista being in the same team, and people can find us easily. So I'm seeing only the early pioneer maybe get more chances to being known by the new user. So if the new user
Yes.
start the new room, maybe take time for them to be recognized by others. So that's what I'm saying. But domain is a good business. So I think the new user coming in, even from Android, I think it's 75%, right, on the world, Android user. So maybe 90%, I don't know. I have to get the data. But if 90% of those new guy coming in, of course, everyone want to learn how to make money of this domain, or want to learn
Yes.
something of this. So the future of the Clubhouse for domain, I see brighter than everyone thinks. So I see the future there. So this is good. This is a good thing.
Is it important to have many followers there?
Of course, everyone to have a follower, right? You want to be influencer on this business.
I
But
actually heard recently
Mhm.
that a person said, and an influential person said, that hey, he's happy there to stay a bit anonymous.
I try to look.
Okay.
I'm not sure if I want to show my company names. I try to be a low key guy
Yes.
and go into every rooms. But sometimes when you're too low key, they put you like a not the moderator, like a
Okay.
very low level.
Yes.
You cannot even say anything on this Clubhouse. You want to raise your hand. I want to say something. You want to chime in, they call it,
Uh-huh.
and you want to have your opinion about few things that people might say is not right about domains, because we know this domain for long times, right?
Yes.
So we want to be strict out what is right, what is wrong, but not always right. We make so many mistakes in life. So, but some of the lesson we learn from the domains as 20, I have been this 23 years. So I want to share my knowledge. I want everyone to know that's what exactly has been going on with this domain thing. So the new user always like me being there. I'm a neutral guy. I don't want to pro business. I don't pro this private entity, whatever this guy try to sell thing. But I will be the neutral guy. I want to see my audience seeing
Yes.
me. I giving you the lesson from me, from heart. I'm not trying to trick you here. I don't want to trick you here.
Here we go.
So
Yes.
I'm the real person. Like I talked to you 2 days ago. I'm the real guy here. I'm not a
Absolutely.
robot. Somebody control me from behind or remote me. I'm not that person.
We will check that later.
Yeah. So
And about the new guy, what should I do about the picture? Their own picture or a logo? What would you say if he's coming and he has a company, he or she?
I believe Clubhouse gonna introduce like you can use a company name instead of the private like us. We're using a private name. I believe so. That's what I hear.
Okay, so you will be able to have a business account.
Yeah, business account. Yeah,
Very good.
but you have to
Very
check with that.
Yes.
I'm not working for them, but
What about the descriptions? Sometimes I go into the descriptions and the descriptions are so long.
yeah.
What are the good practices of like forming your profile? Thank you.
I definitely like to have someone to put the email address, right?
So
So,
email. Okay,
yeah,
I've got to do that.
because
Okay.
like you contact me with email.
Yes.
So I like to have a phone number, but text only, not calling me every day. Just you can text
Okay.
me.
Okay.
Okay, text. Yeah, just specify on it. Text me, right?
Okay. Telephone and just text me. Okay.
Yeah, text me. Yeah, and I like you put the location where you are. So sometimes we can adjust my time with your time. So when we want to
Yes.
talk to you, so I know you're in UK. I don't want to wake you up when you're still sleeping with my time. So at least I know where you are. So that's
Okay.
good to know that. And give me a little bit hints where you work, what kind of business you work, like a industry you are in, right? A little bit short line. Like me, I
Yes.
say I work for DreamHost. I handle the domain, so you talk to the right person about domains. But if you're talking to me something about other area, I might be not the right person to talk to. So you give a short description who you are exactly, what kind of job you are, a little bit background, like a one short line.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
That's my
Short
tips. Yeah.
ones. Yes. And what about joining many clubs? Should you join many clubs or just few? Your personal experience.
I personally like only focus on domain right now, but sometime once a while I visit a few good friends like a domain club because I have been with working with Collins. I want to know what industry in this domain industry, what the new coming in, what kind of extension, what is the pricing changing, or maybe gonna increase the price in few more months. As a business, I want to know that. And also, I also want to know what people talking about these crypto domains. I want to learn this because
Okay.
maybe my company is too far from this technology. Maybe we should start thinking about this direction, going to crypto or decentralized, they call it. So there's a few
Yes.
guy
Yes.
in this room always talk about this decentralized. So I have those knowledge. I want to listen to this. Yeah.
Okay. Let us see a few questions. So Bill says about gold.la. That would be engraved on my grave. LOL. Of course. ABC Production says, just like Stefanos, I love LA. And that was one of my questions. Okay. These guys are awesome. Very good. So what do you think about LA domain names? That was actually one of the questions I was really curious to hear your answer originally.
Did he own Gola? Gola?
Go.la. Yes.
I don't know that LA. It was good between year 2000 to 2010.
Yes.
You know, 10
And
years ago.
thank you for your honest opinion. Yes.
Yeah, 10 years ago. Yeah. And that time when I drive out, you can see this billboard showing .la, shop this, car.la.
Yes.
I don't see those anymore in my town, so I don't see them.
Okay. So,
Yeah, it was there 2005, 2010 was really hot. I saw few people using this LA, and now I don't see many of those guys. So it's good investment, but I don't see it at the moment. .la. Sorry to say that, but I don't see
so
.la.
what about local businesses? Are there? When was the last time you saw .la website?
No, I only one time I saw a car dealer saw it using .la. And even I have a construction company, I saw the credit card or the business card always saying, even long name,
Yes.
marcusconstruction.com. They prefer like a very long 1621 character, but still using
Yes.
.com instead of like a short .la. I don't see that. But they could use LA construction company.com or something construction company la.com. Maybe that is a better doing this. So
Maybe.
yeah, I don't know. It's my preference may be different from
Okay.
other guy, but I highly recommend to use the most common extension.
Okay, so let us see if there are, okay, many different accents. Isn't that beautiful? Yes. Okay, there are dots, dots, dots. Maria posted. Okay. Um, Krista says, it is going to get crazy, crazy busy when androids come on Clubhouse.
Yeah, I agree with her.
Okay. Dr. Stefanus Hadi and Sam are gems of the domaining industry.
Thank you.
Very.
They have so much support. Yeah.
Thank you. And I love your room as well.
Thank you.
I remember yesterday I woke up, I put up the headphones, left. I did some work on the computer, then I went up to the office. And Daniel was there, he was going to sleep. He put up Hotel California or something. God, it was awesome. Oh,
yeah.
It is great. Okay. Yes, so we have been already an hour and 30 minutes in live stream. So if you could advertise a bit yourself, what could you say about yourself? Why people should know you? Maybe why they should contact you?
I'm a regular guy.
Why not?
They call it regular Joe. It's just another Joe, whatever they call.
Of course. Regular Stefanus.
I'm not like a Superman. I just want to share my knowledge to any Clubhouse. And if I make a mistake, you forgive me. If I didn't give you the right direction, I'm sorry to say something I might not giving you the right direction. But I want you to be successful. I want you, the new domainer, find the right person to ask question. Don't listen to all these people try to sell you this and that. So
okay, absolutely.
That's very important, right?
Absolutely.
We want to be a knowledgeable domainer investment. So, like for example, you spend so much money to register, but by the end of next year, 11 months from now, you're gonna worry, oh, how I'm gonna pay for this domain name, So I always teach my audience, if you register a domain, think about how to use it up immediately within 24 hours, how to make money, how to get the pay per clicks, maybe for landing page, how to put into a marketplace to sell them. I don't want you just holding all this trophy and collecting dust on the table, and then 11 months from now, and you're thinking, oh my God, my credit card is already charging this amount of money to pay for renewal. So I want you to be ready when you register domain. So think about, if you register today, am I able to renew this domain in 12 months from now? Or am I able to sell this domain? So that's my advice. I work for DreamHost, of course. I thank you for DreamHost. It's an awesome company. I cannot even go anywhere. So I love LA. I love DreamHost.
And for the last, maybe one life lesson you could share to younger domainers.
Yeah.
Are there some particular life lessons you have learned and you would be happy to share?
Yeah, I want to tell you, there's a lot of people out there try to take your domain away, because domain is a golden ticket. I have faced so many of those people try to get my good names and offer with low price, because in the beginning of time, I don't know. They try to call me like, oh, Steph, my wife is open a store. Can you let this domain go? They pretend, they're a bunch of this guy pretending like, I need your help if you can let this domain go. But somehow I agreed to sell this domain. They sent a rep to meet me in Los Angeles airport. They're from a big company. So they kind of like, they pretending, oh, I'm only a college student. I'm open a store for my wife. So I want you to ready for answering those, okay? And don't get easily somebody's try to take you golden tickets away from you. So some of the name are really good names. Don't let it go. Make sure you have a valuation of that domain. Ask few expert whether this domain valuable. Do some research, very important, whether this name may be a potential from a big company. You never know. It might be 2 months or 1 month from now, this company, humongous Fortune 500 company, gonna launch a brand using your domains. But you let it go for $500. you might regret that. So I want you to follow the news, holding these golden tickets. I have passed those times. So there's a few of my domains. People just pretend like, oh, sorry, Steph, I opened this store. I want you to see you. Can you sign this NDA? Don't say anything about these domains. And then they pay me like a few $100, but somehow 2 days later, they launch a big brand, humongous advertising. They have a big budget, but they only pay me like a small guy, couple $100. So that's a life lesson. I want you guys to know that. So there's a lot of people try to take you golden tickets away from you. So this domain could worth 100,000. You never know. Do deep research, looking at those news coming out. Try to see what's coming. That's important for you guys. So
thank you, Stefanus. I've heard of it in a bit different aspect, but never thought of it. And now, once you explain it a different way, in different words, in your way, it actually does ring lots of bells. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, it's true. I have seen that few times, not only one time, many times.
And from my side, I would say domainer community is actually quite small.
Yeah,
quite small. And if you want to meet other domainers, of course you will need to network. And over like video calls, that might be quite difficult for many. Audio is there. Get your iPhone. Don't wait for the Androids. Go and join the Clubhouse.
True.
And
if you need the invitation, email me, stefanus@stefanus.com. I can help you out. I still have few invitation in my Clubhouse. I can give it free for you. No pay, free. And if I don't have enough, I can ask few of the Clubhouse to give it to you, entry.
Absolutely. And I have 3 invitations. So Victor, this is the guy, a friend of mine. He owns 4 vape shops in Ireland.
Yeah.
And I just called him up today and said, look, I understand you are an Android guy.
Yeah.
Go buy an iPhone and get in there. The party is going on there. The networking party is there. Thank you, Stefanus. You are so pleasant person to talk to. Really.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me in this one. It's really awesome to see a new domainer get into this business. So that's a life in domain. So it's potential, highly potential.
And thanks to Sam as well. And then see you guys later on.
Yeah, it's Clubhouse. We always there.
Yes. And with all the respect to DreamHost, and I have used you guys before. Yeah. I'll put up Host Maria ad, and have a great weekend all. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Good night.
Bye.
Your smile.